Dress not to look the best, but dress to bring out the best in you. ओके कपड़े आप ऐसे पहनो जिससे आप उभर के आओ, जिससे आप निखर के आओ, एंड नॉट जस्ट विथ योर स्किन एंड बॉडी एंड फिजिकलिटी, बट यू नो दोस clothes should give you confidence. It's not just the words that you use, but it's your tonality, it's your pitch, the way you pause, the way you use your body language, the way you dress, all comes together to deliver a certain message. I think being healthy is beautiful. Okay, if if you're in good health, if you're in the pink of your health, you're going to look beautiful no matter what. How to have a smile: one, do things that you enjoy; two, don't let anyone tamper with your self-worth; and three, go out of the way to help others. बहुत बचपन में अगर सिखा दो कि होमवर्क रोज का रोज करना है, these are the people who will grow up to be adults, who will not keep their work pending, who will not say चल ना छोड़ कल करते हैं. You are resulting into a better professional then. So monotony in some ways is necessary. You know, kids are amazing, and the earlier you catch them, the better it is. Don't wait for don't ever say कि अरे अभी छोटा है. You know, सबसे बड़ी मिस्टेक अगर हम कुछ करते हैं, या सबसे बड़ा एरर ऑफ जजमेंट अगर हमारा कुछ होता है, तो वी से यू नो देर टू स्मॉल, वो नहीं समझेंगे, या अरे छोटे हैं क्यों, उनका काम हम कर लेते हैं. नहीं, उनको बहुत छोटे टाइम से उनको अपना काम खुद करने दो. उनको खुद भले ही खराब करे, you know, भले ही it's not done the way that we would do it or an adult would do it.
Thinking you must be using so many beauty products, chemicals,
Absolutely not.
that's why your skin is glowing and all that. But I'm glad to know that you are also a believer like me for going for natural products, natural things, natural मतलब healthy eating, basic eating. मैं भी same चीजें follow करती हूँ.
Eat on time, sleep on time, and eat the right thing. Absolutely the right thing at the right time. It's so crucial.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another fabulous guest, Manjiri Jamkhindikar. She is a soft skill and life skill trainer. She is styling, grooming and etiquette coach. She is also communication and language trainer. She has her brand Antara by Manjiri, which is a one-stop solution for all of your lifestyling needs. Also won the Femina's Most Powerful Women 2021. So let's welcome Manjiri. Hi Manjiri, welcome to my channel. And
hello Anita, thank you so much for having me.
Can you please share your beautiful journey with my audience, that what all things you do and how you have accomplished it?
Oh, okay. I've been training for 15 plus years now, and I'm born and brought up here in Pune, and I have a flair for languages, and that is how I picked up a lot of Indian languages, and I started teaching my own mother tongue and English, and then French and German happened from Max Muller and Alliance Française. So I teach those as well. While teaching languages, I realized that, communication is not about the medium, but the way, how you communicate and how you make sure that the other person understands you. And that's how I started transforming the way that I teach, and I got into communication skills. Then I realized it's so much about your body language, so I started teaching that. And body language is a huge component, is the way that you dress. And therefore I went ahead and enhanced my skills on style coaching from the London School of Styling, and teach students from like KG to PG, you name it, and they're there. But a lot of teachers were coming as well. A lot of coaches come to me, and therefore I went ahead and I did my Cambridge University's Teachers Training Diploma. Like I said, I have this little brand called Antara, actually, the styling and life skills, and we teach. We do styling, communication skills, behavioral skills, confidence building, and life skills. So yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Little bit? I'm like flattered. Itna sara achievement. Oh my.
Thank you. Yes.
What inspired you to get inside this field? Matlab, why? What is your why behind doing all these things?
So my grandmother is very pretty. Like, she's one of those royal regal looking ladies, silk sarees, pearls, and all of those things. And I was completely smitten by her. And I would ogle at her and I would think, you know what, I want that. Um, I want that, I want to exuberate that aura. And the more I looked at her, I realized that it's not just about the clothes that she was wearing. There was a certain dignity in her thing. And I realized it was her posture and her poise and the way she greeted people. And so I realized, okay, she's so amazing. It's an amalgamation of her personality, the way she's dressing and the way she's communicating, and that is what is personality enhancement at the end of the day. And I said, wow, I want that. And that is what inspired me. And that is, I think everyone should be like that. It was so dignified in the way they conduct themselves. So yeah, I have a thing for everything beautiful. Okay, like I love art and I love artsy stuff. You've seen my other page too, right? A quirky mama's home. So I do a lot of art. Like if you see my house, also it's done up a certain way, right? I want everything to be nice inside out, because then it's true, then it's in its purest form. You're not faking anything, and that's a long term thing. That's why I always tell my students that you don't have to pretend to be nice, just be nice, and that'll take some effort, but once you're there, you're just there. So yeah.
From where have you learned all these skills? Can you just reveal those secret learning sources?
No, there's no secret. The certifications have all come from very, reputed institutes. Like I said, I've done my French from the Alliance of Française. All my schooling and graduation, post-graduation is done from the University of Pune, Ferguson College. So those are the top-notch Oxford of the East, as they're known. Pune is known. So it's that. German has happened from Goethe Institute. The style coaching has happened from Style Coaching Institute of London, and the teacher training courses, of course, happen from the University of Cambridge. So yeah, and there's a lot of learning that happens from this amazing school that we call life, which teaches you every day, teaches you something new. You just have to keep all your senses open, your eyes and everything has to be open just to receive it, right?
Yes, life is the best teacher.
Absolutely.
कैन यू प्लीज टेल कि इतनी सारी चीजें जो आपने सीखी है, जो आप सिखाते हो, हाउ डू यू बैलेंस इट विद फैमिली, किड्स, वर्क?
I don't really truly believe in the maxim where they say that, when you're at work, be at work, and when you're at home, be at home. That has never worked for me. Also, one of the most popular opinions that is there, that don't multitask, has also never worked for me. I have 32 tabs open at one time, and I make sure that I finish everything and then do it. But, you know, like if I'm talking to you, this is a part of work, right? And you don't know what's happening behind the scenes. I could, for all you know, I could be chiloing mutter right now over here. So uh, I I don't know, like for example, a lot of overlap happens and that works for me because I think time and energy management is very necessary. And I've spoken about this in multiple sessions, one of the coffee chats of HPA as well. But it's not the time that you have to manage, it's your energy. More often than not, you will see that it is a lack of energy that hampers your productivity. And when I say energy, I don't just mean your physical energy, I also mean your mental stamina and your mental exuberance to do something. If something excites me, I will find the time to do it. Isn't it? हम रात को इतने थके हुए होते हैं, you're beat, you're totally beat. आप, you lie down, but you'll go to Netflix. So which means you still have energy. It's not that you don't have energy. But उस टाइम में अगर आपको कुछ दूसरा काम करने को बोलो तो वो आप बोलोगे नहीं यार मैं बहुत थक गई अभी नहीं होगा. It's because uh, that work is not bringing you the joy. So pick your tasks very carefully and pick your work very carefully. Time management. नहीं होता है, क्योंकि बोर्डम आ जाता है। तो बहुत बचपन से अगर हमको सिखाया जाए ना, दैट like people get very bored of monotony very quickly, especially the younger the generation gets, चंचल होते हैं, बहुत फटाफट उनको जॉब चेंज करनी होती है, पार्टनर चेंज करना होता है, चैनल चेंज करना होता है, कपड़े चेंज करने होते हैं। बट सर्टेन थिंग्स इन लाइफ नीड मोनोटनी, दे नीड दैट बीट ऑफ लाइफ। सुबह उठ के आपको ब्रश करना है, इट्स मोनोटनी, यू हैव टू डू इट, यू हैव टू डू इट फॉर गुड हेल्थ। उसमें आप फेर फार नहीं कर सकते हो। तो इफ यू दैट इज बीन ग्रिल्ड फ्रॉम अ वेरी अर्ली एज दैट रोज उठ के तुमको खाना खाना है, या रोज उठ के तुमको नाश्ता करना है, या रोज उठ के तुमको दवाई लेनी है, रोज उठ के तुमको खाना बनाना है, वट एवर इट इज, दीज आर लाइफ स्किल्स दैट यू कांट डू अवे विद, नो मैटर वेयर द वर्ल्ड गोज, नो मैटर व्हाट टेक्नोलॉजी इट इज। तो यू विल नॉट लेट दैट बोर्डम सेट इन। इट्स द सेम थिंग, बहुत बचपन में अगर सिखा दो कि होमवर्क रोज का रोज करना है, दीज आर द पीपल हु विल ग्रो अप to be adults who will not keep their work pending, who will not say चल ना छोड़ कल करते हैं। You are resulting into a better professional then. So monotony in some ways is necessary, and I think we need to break that boredom ka tag away from monotony at a very early age, and that helps in time management, I think, and work life balance.
I got to know a different perspective also कि like multitasking is also possible and
It has to be done the right way.
yeah.
People say multitasking is not good because you get distracted. If your goal is clear, it is very sharp, very pointy edge goal, then it will not get distracted. देखो पेंसिल का लेड जितना थिक होता है उतना आपका ड्राइंग स्मज होता है, वो हमको नहीं चाहिए। यू वांट इट लेजर पॉइंट क्लियर, योर फोकस।
Okay. So laser focus is required even if you want to
Yes.
go for multitasking.
Absolutely. You have to be clear as to why you're doing it. If I'm going on WhatsApp, जैसे अभी हम बात कर रहे हैं, एंड आई पोस्टेड अ स्टोरी, इट टुक मी लाइक हाफ अ सेकंड, लेकिन अब अभी अगर मैं वो नहीं करती थी, मैं बोलती थी मैं बाद में करती हूँ, तो वो मेरा टाइम चला गया ना, है कि नहीं? सो आई हैव लॉस्ट आउट ऑन दैट वर्क, बट आई डिडंट रियली लूज आउट ऑन टॉकिंग टू यू। सो यू हैव टू weigh your options and then do it.
But I
Correct?
guess you have worked on it. मतलब it's not like everybody's cup of tea कि वो multitask ऐसे कर सके without losing the
It
focus.
is everybody's cup of tea if you know what you want to do. That is something, one of the things that I teach in life skills. So 30 days to a new you करके हमारा जो program है, जिसमें we focus 30 days only on improving and bettering you. So one of the things in life skills is time management. And it's not just time management, it's self management. There are a lot of things that go into it, but you need to know, yeah, the way to do it. It's not so difficult.
How do you teach your kids all this जो भी आपने बोला कि रूटीन में ऐसा ऐसा ही करना है या फिर स्टडी वाइज हो या फिर लाइफ स्किल वाइज हो, सो हाउ डू यू इनकलकेट दैट इनसाइड योर किड्स?
um So, kids are amazing, and the earlier you catch them, the better it is. Don't wait for, don't ever say कि अरे अभी छोटा है। You know, सबसे बड़ी मिस्टेक अगर हम कुछ करते हैं, या सबसे बड़ा एरर ऑफ जजमेंट अगर हमारा कुछ होता है, तो वी से they're too small, वो नहीं समझेंगे, या अरे छोटे हैं क्यों, उनका काम हम कर लेते हैं। नहीं, उनको बहुत छोटे टाइम से उनको अपना काम खुद करने दो। उनको खुद भले ही खराब करे, भले ही इट्स नॉट डन द वे दैट वी वुड डू इट और एन अडल्ट वुड डू इट, बिकॉज हैंड आई कोऑर्डिनेशन उतना होगा नहीं। करेक्ट है, लेकिन आप उनको करने दे। जैसे अगर बिस्तर बनाना है तो लेट देम डू इट, and they kids love doing things around the house, उनको बहुत मजा आता है, गार्डनिंग हो, कुकिंग हो, and they take so much pride in, देखो मैंने अपने जूते अच्छे से रखे, that little thing gives them so much joy, and we take things away from them। चलो मेरे को तेरा सब करने दो, मैं तेरा बैग फिल करूंगी, मैं तेरा डब्बा फिल करूंगी, मैं तेरा वाटर बॉटल करूंगी, मैं टूथब्रश पे टूथपेस्ट लगा के दूंगी, क्यों? एंड देन when you take everything away from them, then they are bored, then they need toys, then they need video time, then they need screen time, then they, you know, if they are busy they are not bored. है कि नहीं? अगर, of course you have to lead by example and you have to do a lot of hand holding and lot of encouragement, and it has to be like a fun activity.
फन कैसे बनाए वो भी बता दीजिए।
कुछ नहीं, बहुत सिंपल सी बात है, जैसे व्हेन यू स्टार्ट वेरी यंग, फॉर सेम एग्जांपल लेते हैं, जैसे बिस्तर बनाने का है, ऑब्वियसली उनको फोल्डिंग नहीं आएगा, दैट्स ओके, बट देन यू आस्क देम व्हाट शेप आर वी गोइंग टू रोल इट इनटू टुडे, या जैसे तैसे मुचड़ के उन्होंने बना के रखा हो, तो उनको वो पूछो ये क्या बना है आज। कोई कंपल्शन नहीं है कि वो स्क्वायर में हो, नहीं है कंपल्शन, don't worry about the ifs and hows and everything of it, just encourage that it's done, okay? Then start next step, once they start doing it, then you tell them, you know मैं तो उल्टा भी करती थी, मैं बोलती थी मेरे को तो सिर्फ स्क्वायर शेप ही बनाने आता है, आई एम टोटली नॉट क्रिएटिव, आपका वाला बहुत अच्छे बनता है अलग अलग इससे। सो यू हैव टू be like them, and you have to be curious and happy about the simplest of things. We have forgotten to be happy, you know आज मैं आपसे बात कर रही हूँ, आप कितनी खुशी से आपने मेरे को ग्रीट किया, है कि नहीं? तो आई एम गोना गो टू स्लीप very happy thinking, oh Anita was so happy to meet me, and that is it, that is what is giving me joy. फिर बाकी सब will fall into place, you know it's that. So when you're talking about how do you instill good habits, one, make sure that it is a lot of fun for them. Two, don't expect perfection. And three, and the most important, which is I think something that all adults will carry forward in their life, when you start an action, it has to come to an end. एक सर्कल होता है उसका, ठीक है? जब मैं खाना खाऊं, तो खाना खाने का सिर्फ एक्शन नहीं है, बच्चों को वो मालूम ही नहीं होता है, क्योंकि सब माएं करके देती है। खाना खाने का एक्शन क्या है? मैंने पहले हाथ धोने हैं, मैंने प्लेट लगानी है अपनी, अगर मैं पानी भर सकता हूँ तो मैंने पानी भर के वहां रखना है, फिर मैंने प्रे करना है, फिर मैंने खाना खाना है, मैंने खाने को अप्रिशिएट करना है, फिर उसके बाद मैंने खाने का प्लेट उठा के रखना है, मैंने हाथ धोने हैं, वाइप करने हैं, चूल्ही भरनी है, तो वो एक्शन कंप्लीट हो गया
Oh,
है
so
कि नहीं?
all these
इट
minute things also we
all
have
this,
to keep in mind.
every action has a starting and an end point. जनरली माओ का वो होता है, मैं 10 बार बोलती हूँ तब जाके सुनता है। क्यों? 10 बार क्यों बोल? दिस इज कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स, ओके? हाउ डिड यू से इट द फर्स्ट टाइम, and how did you say it the 10th time? Why was it that the 10th time was registered? What happened between the first time and the 10th time? The child is very smart, the child knows when to listen, when not to listen. क्या टोन आएगा तब थ्रेटनिंग होगा, वो उसको मालूम है, वो तब तक गाड़ी चलाने देता है। Mamas always come to me and they constantly say one sentence. I just don't understand them. सुनती ही नहीं है मेरी बात। मेरे को मेरे बच्चे समझ में ही नहीं आते, सुनते ही नहीं है मेरी बात, है कि नहीं? एक बात बता मेरे को, कौन किसको समझना चाह रहा है? You are not understanding the child, which means you should be listening to the child. The child should not be listening to you. ये कॉन्वर्सेशन ही गलत है, ये कंप्लेंट ही गलत है कि नहीं? तो लिसन टू द चाइल्ड, एक्चुअली लिसन, डोंट हियर, एक्चुअली लिसन। when they complain about something, when they are crying and you think बेवजह का रोना रो रहा है, समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्यों रो रहा है कि नहीं? तो सोचो वो रोने का क्यों हो रहा है। अप्रिशिएट देयर लिटिल जेस्चर्स, डोंट से कि बेवजह रोती है, इतनी सी बात के लिए क्या रोना है। फॉर देम इट्स अ रियली बिग थिंग। सो डोंट अनवैलिडेट देयर फीलिंग्स, अगर वो कह रहे हैं उनसे नहीं हो रहा है तो ठीक है, नहीं हो रहा है। सो as far as possible, don't buy them toys. Now this is again one of the most unpopular opinions that I give. You don't need to buy them toys, trust me, you don't. घर पे ऐसे कोई भी चीज नहीं है जिसका उपयोग नहीं किया जा सकता है। आप महंगे से महंगी चीज ला दो, वो पड़ी रहेगी, ओके? बट यू विल सी दैट चिल्ड्रन घंटों बिता सकते हैं कटोरी का पानी इधर से उधर करने में, आवाज कैसे आता है वो, टॉक टू देम इन योर मदर टंग, प्लीज टॉक टू देम इन योर मदर टंग, डू नॉट यूज इंग्लिश। इंग्लिश सीखनी ही है। आज ऐसा कौन है जो इंग्लिश नहीं सीखता है, जिसको नहीं आता है? लेकिन मदर टंग नहीं आ रही है, मदर टंग छूट रही है। एंड ऑल्सो दे हैव टू नो व्हाई दे हैव टू डू इट। And don't ever say that because I am telling you to do so. No, no, no. Children love good reasoning, and they're very, उनको logic वॉजिक बहुत अच्छा लगता है. They'll take a lot of interest in it and do it.
How much does our outside appearance matter when it comes to today's world, where like I think वैसे तो बोलते हैं कि don't judge a book by its cover, but we do that कि हम बुक का कवर देखकर ही खरीदते हैं.
Correct. No, I think it's very important. And, there are studies that show that your people make up their mind about you within the first 5 to 10 seconds. That's a really fleeting time. And that happens only with the way that you look, correct? वो लोग तो फिर देखने नहीं आते कि आपका पर्सनालिटी कैसे है, आप अच्छे से बात करते हो या नहीं, are you kind, gentle, all of those things. So I think it's very crucial that you are dressed well, and I will explain what dressing well means, because it does not mean being fashionable. तो वो एक बहुत बड़ा myth है जो one has to clear. Also, the second point is, yes, first impressions are very important with others, but I think styling is and dressing well is so much more important for yourself. you know uh, there is a there is a term called as an enclothing psychology, which means the kind of clothes that you wear, it affects your thoughts about yourself and the way that you speak with yourself, and therefore the actions that you take for your own well-being. If I'm shabbily dressed, if I'm dressed in my pajamas, if I am not dressed, the way that I need to be dressed to reach my full potential, it's certainly going to affect my behavior, the way that I look and think about myself. And that can be very detrimental to your confidence levels. Yes, not to look the best, but dress to bring out the best in you. ओके? कपड़े आप ऐसे पहनो जिससे आप उभर के आओ, जिससे आप निखर के आओ, एंड नॉट जस्ट विथ योर स्किन एंड बॉडी एंड फिजिकलिटी, बट दोस clothes should give you confidence. Those clothes should make you feel like I'm ready to conquer the world. और आपका वो एक कुछ होगा ऐसे, there will be a comfort and wow outfit, and that is your style quotient. So it needn't be trending. It needn't be in fashion. I could still be wearing mera purana 90s ka style, but that works for me. I always say that if it's trending and if it's not comfortable, it's going to look so bad on you. Your entire body language is going to go for a toss. And even if then people start looking like wannabes. Oh, she wants to look a certain way, or he wants to look cool, or no, no, no. You have to, it has to be a balance where you tap into your comfort zone and the chic factor of the clothing. And I use the word chic because it's so classic. It's not something that'll go in and out. It is something that'll always be elegant. So yeah.
Thank you for sharing these amazing tips. Now, I would like to know how to communicate effectively so that the other person understands us. And कभी कभी हमें हमारा काम करवाना होता है तो कैसे
Absolutely.
करवाएं?
Absolutely. I really like that point, कम्युनिकेशन का पॉइंट ही यही है। देखो, क्या जरूरत है मेरे को मेरे अपने आइडियाज, विचार, माय थॉट्स, इमोशंस, ओपिनियंस, व्हाई डू आई वांट टू शेयर इट विद द अदर पर्सन? जरूरत ही क्या है? करेक्ट? जैसे आपने करेक्टली बोला कि आई वांट समथिंग इन रिटर्न, और अगर जो मेरे मन का है, जो मेरे पसंद का है, वो अगर मुझे मिला तो वो कॉन्वर्सेशन मेरे को अच्छा लगता है. It's not just the words that you use, but it's your tonality, it's your pitch, the way you pause, the way you use your body language, the way you dress, all comes together to deliver a certain message. और ये बहुत जरूरी है that even before you start a conversation, you know what is the end result that you want, so that you can frame your conversation around it. ठीक है? I think I was giving the example of an infant crying, एंड उसको पता होता है कि कितने जोर से कब और कैसे रोना है, ताकि mama comes running and caters to the baby. So how do they know that? They know that because there is an innate need in us as human beings to be heard, to be validated, to for us to share our ideas, point of views, and everything, and for us to have other people say, yeah, yeah, I agree. That is how we bond. That is how we work as a society. Correct. So when I want certain results out of a particular conversation, I have to make sure that I frame my conversation and I deliver it accordingly. Okay, and that is what is the crux of good communication.
Can you share your beauty secrets with us?
I think being healthy is beautiful. Okay, if you're in good health, if you're in the pink of your health, you're going to look beautiful no matter what. Also, if you're happy, you're going to look beautiful. And if you're confident, you're going to look beautiful. You know, डरा हुआ इंसान खूबसूरत नहीं लग सकता है, अच्छा नहीं लग सकता है, अपीलिंग नहीं लग सकता है. जो खुद को डाउट करता हो, जिसको खुद से प्यार नहीं हो, जो स्वस्थ नहीं हो मन से, तन से, शरीर से, cannot look nice. So my definition of beauty is that you have to be healthy. So let's break it down. Okay, if you talk about the physicality of it, I think clear skin is beautiful skin. You don't need anything else then. Then वो थोड़ी बहुत झुर्रियाँ इधर उधर doesn't matter. Um, everybody has an inner glow. When you're so passionate about something, your inner candle is like just flaming, and that gives you that glow, and that gives you that nice personality, that nice energy, and people find you appealing. Internally, if you say, I strongly recommend this, that if you have a clean gut, if if your bowel movements are clean, you're automatically going to be healthy and you're automatically going to look good. A person who's not comfortable in that area, उनका discomfort उनके body में दिखता है, उनका weight दिखता है. And I don't mean weight on the weighing scale. I mean, they're not just up and about. So focus on having good food, clean food. Stay away from anything that is packaged. And I mean anything. And stick to your basics. Absolutely stick to your basics. अगर आप थोड़ा सा भी जानकारी है आपके पास तो उसको यूज करो, अगर नहीं है तो research karo. You can talk to me. We do a lot of beauty diets and everything. Nothing works as beautifully as a simple dal chawal. Okay. Nothing works as beautifully as a dal chawal with lemon squeezed on it. आपको कभी vitamin C लेने का जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगा. So you have to know these things, that nature is providing you with abundance. You just have to, like I said, you have to open your eyes, ears, your senses, and just receive it. And that is going to help you. So what are my beauty secrets? Everything natural. You are full of life. If you enjoy life, if you're looking at life with childlike curiosity, and you want to learn new things, and all of the things, then that is going to add to your beauty. You are full of life. If you enjoy life, if you're looking at life with childlike curiosity, and you want to learn new things, and all of the things, then that is going to add to your beauty. So, those are the two parameters. You have to be happy, and you have to be really, really well maintained hygiene physically, inside out glow. What I always keep saying, if you're clean inside out, mentally and physically, then that is the beauty secret, I think. Yeah.
पता है मुझे क्या लगा था when I started like मतलब जब तक ये डेवलप नहीं हुआ था I was thinking you must be using so many beauty products, chemicals,
Absolutely
ये
not.
वो, that's why your skin is glowing and all that. But I'm glad to know that you are also believer like me for going for natural products, natural things, natural मतलब healthy eating, basic eating. मैं भी सेम चीजें फॉलो करती हूँ.
Eat on time, sleep on time, and eat the right thing. Absolutely the right thing at the right time. It's so crucial. Medicines unfortunately age you. You will see that a lot of young girls today look older than the way they need to look. So medicines do, yes, they are supplements and everything, but they do more harm than good in the long run. And it we can do without it. It just needs a little bit of self-discipline. So yeah, okay.
So when you coach the beauty pageants के लिए, that time also like you ask them to follow this natural things as well.
No, no, no. So, no. So, okay. Thank you for that question because, it becomes a combination of both. Sometimes people have some grave issues with acne and everything. Then you do have to recommend them medicines and those kinds of things. Also, sometimes with pageants, especially, you want very quick results, and then you have to take some different steps. But there are those who know that I don't like going that way and therefore start coming to me pretty early. And if you want something like a long term thing, then of course a good lifestyle will always trump everything. And I do recommend products and everything. If you go to my YouTube, you will see I have a whole skincare playlist going on. But along with that, there is also a skincare playlist where I talk about what morning drinks you should have, how to detox, what are skin foods, what are natural skin supplements. I have a book on it called Glowing Skin Guide. It's available on my website. uh, People can go and check. It's Antara by Manjiri, the website. So in that, I've spoken a lot about foods that do well for your skin, what you should eat, and all of those things. Recipes are given. So yeah.
Oh, great. So there is a help, क्या बोलते हैं, एक रेडीमेड हेल्प है
हाँ,
लोगों
हाँ,
की,
और
go and
बहुत
refer
it's
them.
yeah, it's priced beautifully. It's a very quick read and very easy to apply and implement. So everybody can do it.
And the best part is it has natural things, तो उससे side
Yes.
effects भी नहीं होंगे.
Yes. Mhm.
I know that your mantra in life is we should have a smile at the end of the day. So
Absolutely.
how do you, मतलब, how do you make it work? And how can we make it work?
You know, I had a very tough childhood, and it was a blessing in disguise because it taught me to walk away from negativity and negative people and toxicity and a lot of those things. And now, like they were very conscious decisions at a very early age, and now it's become like a very second nature. So the minute I see any friction that is not necessary, I just shut that thing down. Uh, how to have a smile on your face? Love yourself. Love yourself. Know that you are your only best friend. There are no parents, there are no children, there's nobody. You're your only best friend. Treat your body like a temple. Take good care of you. You just have one body to live in. If that collapses, there's nothing else. Correct? So treat yourself well and don't ever compromise on self-worth. Consciously pick things that enrich your soul, that make you happy, that don't feel like, कभी भी अगर मन में ये ख्याल आए ना, मैंने तुम्हारे लिए इतना किया, तुमको उसका कोई ये नहीं, वो गलत बात है. बिकॉज डिड दैट अदर पर्सन रियली आस्क यू टू डू इट? Ask yourself that. Did they really ask you to do it? If your answer is yes, then you agreed to do it. Then what are you complaining about? If they didn't and you did it, then you're doing it for yourself. Then how is the other person at fault? So introspection is always very necessary. Agree how to have a smile. One, do things that you enjoy. Two, don't let anyone tamper with your self-worth. And three, go out of the way to help others. Don't expect anything in return. Absolutely nothing in return. Do things without expectations. Do it because it is making you happy. Your happiness cannot be dependent on external factors. Okay? तो अगर वो इंटरनली आ रहा है तो वो कोई छीन के भी नहीं ले जा सकता है. वो आपका ही रहेगा. Same with your satisfaction, same with your work. The minute you start doing things for yourself, you will stop comparing yourself to others. अगर आप खुद के साथ खुश रहोगे तो आप आप स्माइल करोगे ही एट द एंड ऑफ द डे। और बहुत बेसिक बेसिक खुशी रखो, बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड खुशी मत रखो, ठीक है। हाँ, basics are the fundamentals of life. They are the building blocks, and basics are the, like they're the building blocks of fun, I say. तो आप छोटी छोटी चीज में खुशी अगर ढूंढोगे तो वो मिल जाएगी। वो हम कॉम्प्लिकेट करते हैं, बहुत बड़ा कुछ मेरा होगा तब मैं सेलिब्रेट करूंगी। क्यों यार, क्यों? यू नो हाँ, मतलब छोटी चीज में खुशी ढूंढो, दैट दैट इज गुड। आज टुडे आई ओपन द डब्बा एंड आई वाज वेरी वरिड। टुमारो आई हैव अ पैजेंट ग्रूमिंग सेशन, एंड वहां पे बहुत जरूरी है दैट यू हैव लॉन्ग नाइस नेल्स। तो मैं अभी रात को बैठ बैठ के उसको नेल पॉलिश वगैरह लगाऊंगी। बट टुडे आई हैड टू ओपन समथिंग हेवी इन द किचन, एंड माय नेल डिडंट ब्रेक इन द प्रोसेस। तो मैंने कागज वागज लगा के किया, एंड आई थिंक ये माय नेल्स आर स्टिल इंटैक्ट, तो वो चीज से खुशी है आज मेरे को। सो इट्स लाइक दैट, डोंट डोंट कीप इट वेरी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड। सो या,
Yeah, so basically, what I also believe कि we should enjoy the journey rather than just achieving the destination का जो खुशी है उसकी जगह हमें
also keep the focus on yourself, only on yourself, not the kids, not the spouse, not the parents, not, I mean, of course we keep on doing things for them, and I'm not saying that be selfish and don't do things for them, absolutely not. मैं ऐसे बिल्कुल नहीं बोल रही हूँ, लेकिन एट द एंड ऑफ अ जर्नी इफ यू आर थिंकिंग आई मैंने अपना करियर सैक्रिफाइस किया अपने बच्चे के लिए, नहीं नहीं, वो बच्चे ने नहीं पूछा था तुमको वो करने को। If you inspect inwardly, it is your need to seek validation through certain sacrifices. Especially women are known to be sacrificial, क्योंकि हमको सोसाइटी भी हमको एनकरेज करती है। यू नो अगर मैं अपने हस्बैंड के लिए खाना खाने को वेट करूं रात को 11 बजे तक, जब वो आएंगे तब खाएंगे, तो मैं अच्छी बीवी बन जाती हूँ इंस्टेंटली। अगर मैं पहले खा लेती हूँ तो ओ माय गॉड, आजकल की लड़कियां देखी है। सी द सोसाइटी इज नॉट प्रेजिंग द बिहेवियर दैट इट शुड प्रेज। आई शुड बी टेकिंग केयर ऑफ माई फिजिकलिटी। कल को अगर मेरे को एसिडिटी हो गई या मैं बीमार पड़ गई तो कौन करेगा? ये सब नहीं कोई सोचता है। बट हु इज सफरिंग विद द एसिडिटी? आई एम, नोबडी एल्स इज। करेक्ट। लेकिन जब लोग ताने मारते हैं तो हु सफरिंग? आई कैन चूज नॉट टू सफर। यू सी, वो अंदर ना लेने का स्कोप है मेरे पास। तो आप उसको, दैट इज व्हाट आई मीन, दैट फोकस ऑन योरसेल्फ। you know my children today know that before my morning tea not to ask me for anything। उनको मैंने हैबिट लगाया है वो। आई हैव नेवर डन दिस कि मैं अपना खाना छोड़ के आई एम केटरिंग टू द चाइल्ड। ठीक है, ओके, आई अंडरस्टैंड, कुछ हुआ है, बट अब वो चीज हो गई है। आई कैन स्पीड अप माई ईटिंग, वो मैं कर रही हूँ, ठीक है। बट आई विल नॉट लीव माई फूड, वॉश माई हैंड्स एंड केटर टू समथिंग दैट कैन वेट फॉर 2 minutes, है कि नहीं? तो यू हैव टू वे द सिचुएशन, एंड देन लाइक आई सेड, फोकस हैज टू बी ऑलवेज ऑन यू, ऑलवेज ऑन यू। क्योंकि मैं एक बात बताऊं, और कोई वो नहीं करेगा, वो हमने अपने आप ही करना है। सो दैट इज द थिंग टू बी हैप्पी, एंड लाइक आई सेड, हेल्प अदर्स विदाउट एक्सपेक्टेशंस। सो या,
yes, मतलब दैट इज सो ट्रू कि है ना, हमारी मदद हमको खुद करनी है। दैट मैनी ऑफ द टाइम वी एक्सपेक्ट कि कोई और आके हमारे लिए खड़ा होगा। दैट इज नॉट लाइक
नहीं।
प्रैक्टिकल चीज, कोई नहीं आके खड़ा होगा, आपको खुद ही अपने लिए खड़ा होना
और
होगा।
अगर एक बात बताऊं मैं, कोई अगर करना भी चाहे ना, तो उस डेप्थ से नहीं कर पाएगा जैसे हम अपने आप के लिए कर रहे हैं। और लॉन्ग टर्म भी नहीं कर पाएगा। उनकी अपनी जिंदगी होती है, उनकी अपनी परेशानियां होती है, उनके अपने लिमिटेशंस होते हैं, उनके अपनी सेंसिबिलिटीज होते हैं। शायद उनको जिस तरीके से एक्सपोजर मिला है, द वे दे हैव बीन ब्रॉट अप may not match to the way that we have been brought up, and therefore may not match my mental hunger of what I need, है कि नहीं? तो ऐसे है। So
Yeah.
we have to be our own caretakers।
Yes, right. Absolutely agree with it. एंड मंजरी, लाइक आपने ये सारी चीजें जो बताई है, डू यू हैव सम कोर्सेज जहाँ पे लाइक माय ऑडियंस कैन कम एंड जॉइन यू एंड लर्न फ्रॉम यू?
Beautiful course that we have, it's called the art of talking to a camera। Okay, तो उसके पैचेस चलते रहते हैं। उसमें we speak about how to appear confident on camera, what angles to use, what lighting to use, how to talk, what energy levels to exude, and finally what to wear, what colors will look good on you on camera, and all of those things. So बहुत it's a very compact and beautiful course, फटाफट हो जाता है वो। It's just a 2 day weekend पे generally रखती हूँ मैं उसको। तो art of talking to the camera is a complete course that it will completely transform you. अगर आप वीडियो कंटेंट बना रहे हैं या इंटरव्यूज के लिए जा रहे हैं, वर्चुअल मीटिंग्स है आपके, कुछ भी हो, आपको यू वांट टू शो अप ऑन कैमरा, then that is the course for you. The 30 days to a new you course, जहाँ पे 30 days 30 3 modules 30 working sheets, बहुत intense, बहुत बढ़िया course है वो। And there are 3 main segments where we talk about your styling, grooming, all of those things. Then we talk about your behavioral skills, life skills, confidence building, and finally it is communication skills, whether it is on camera, whether it is off camera, how to improve it, public speaking ho, negative self talk, so many things. So those are the 3 things that we cover in it. It's a beautiful course. अगर किसी को इंटरेस्ट है तो they can look it up on the site. If not, please do DM me on Instagram.
Thank you for accepting my invite and giving such fabulous interview, fabulous tips to my audience. I'm glad that you are here and you took out time
Thank you
from
so
your
much for
busy
having
schedule.
me. Yes, I had to do it. I'm seeing your videos, they're doing so well. So thank you so much for giving me this platform. I hope my video, the interview helps someone and guides someone. And I hope I can make a difference to their life. And thank you for being the catalyst in that. So, yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you
All
guys
right.
for being with us till the end. And I hope you enjoyed this interview and took great tips from मंजरी। बेसिकली मुझे जो सबसे ज्यादा पसंद आई है इनसाइड आउट ब्यूटी, और वो भी बेसिक्स के
Inside
साथ।
out.
वो भी
Absolutely.
बेसिक्स
Thank
के
you so much
साथ।
for summarizing it. Whether it is your personality development, whether it's a clothing, you name it. It has to be from the root level. And that is the only way that it will sustain lifelong. So yeah. Thank you so much, Anita. I had a blast.
Thank you guys. See you with another amazing guest next time. Bye for now.
Bye.